Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Lucy and we talk about all things to do with allergies. So today we're going to be talking about what to do if you think your child might have allergies. So first up, I wanted to say, if you think your child might be allergic to something, stop giving the food immediately. I made a last video, I posted on my last video about what to do if you think your child's having an allergic reaction, so I will link it up there. Go watch that first. Anyway, if you think your child is having an allergic reaction, my first suggestion is to stop the food immediately and just see what happens. Does his tummy pain or his or her tummy pain go away? Does the rash stop coming? Just do a bit of investigation work. To give you an example, my son was a brilliant sleeper, really fantastic sleeper, and then all of a sudden I started introducing foods when he turned 6 months and he just stopped sleeping. And a lot of people were like, oh well, that's normal, you obviously were lucky at the beginning, yada yada yada. And I just knew inside of myself that it wasn't that, but I didn't know what it was. Anyway, one evening I gave him a big bowl of pasta. He'd been having wheat on and off from when he, maybe not every day, but on and off he'd been having wheat. And I gave him a big bowl of pasta, went to bed, thought nothing of it, and literally the entire night the poor guy was up moaning, crying, didn't sleep. My husband and I just were up the entire night. So the next morning when I got up, when I didn't get up, when I got up from not sleeping, I had suddenly had this light bulb moment, and I realised that maybe it might have been the wheat that was affecting him. So I cut out wheat completely from his diet, and it was like night and day. He suddenly started sleeping again, and it was just miraculous. Later, when we went to see the allergist, he had the skin prick tests and the blood IgE tests, and we found out that he was actually quite severely allergic to wheat. And now if he has it, he does get quite a bad reaction, like rashing and swelling, poor guy. So first tip, stop the food and monitor and see whether the situation improves. Tip number 2, and I think I mentioned this in my last video, but go see an allergist. Ask your pediatrician to recommend an allergist. I will be making a video about how to find a good allergist, pediatric allergist, but first tip, ask your doctor and go see one as soon as possible. Tip number 3, my suggestion would be, as I kind of mentioned in my first suggestion, I'd try and be very methodical when you're giving the foods. So every time you're introducing a new food, or if you're introducing a food that you think he might be allergic to, so to give you the top foods that are possible allergens: wheat, egg, dairy, soy, nuts, oat can be one. So yes, go through everything very methodically. Every time you introduce something, write it down, do it for 3 days in a row. When you remove it, see whether it makes a difference. And the allergists actually now recommend that you give stuff as early as possible, as early as 4 months they recommend it. But again, don't take my advice, speak to a doctor, but those would be my suggestions. And yeah, finally, some people have sent me messages about what to do about dust mite allergies and allergies to dust and stuff like that. I will do a video later on about how to clean your house, but my big suggestion is, if you think he might be allergic to dust or things like that, give his room his or her room. Sorry, I keep on saying boy because my son is a boy. Give his or her room a really good clean. Clean everything, vacuum the sofa, vacuum the mattress, wash everything, wash all those soft toys, hot water, wash it all, and see if that makes a difference. And if it does, then that might be a good indication that he or she could be allergic to dust. Basically, my suggestion is be a really good detective and go see a doctor. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, give it a big thumbs up, and please do subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks guys, bye!